What's up guys, today I'll be showing you how to get OP enchantments on any item in Minecraft Bedrock Edition with no mods. As you can see, I have loads of enchantments on all these items, and they even work. I can hit these villagers with this knockback stick. To get these OP enchants in your Minecraft Bedrock creative world, all you have to do is go into the command box and type /give @S structure block. If you don't have cheats enabled, this won't work. Or if you're not an operator in the world, you won't be able to get a structure block. Once you have one, you can place it down and change it from save mode to load mode. If this import button down here isn't showing, that means that your computer isn't capable of importing structures, probably because you're not playing on a Windows PC. But if you do see this import button, you can click on it, and then you're going to find the structure that you want to import. Now, in the description of this video, there will be a structure with level 100 armor and tools, but if you want to make your own, like I'll show you later in the video, you can select that as well. So I have my OP enchants in this file right here, so I'm going to open it up, and you'll see it resized the little box here to be down there, but we want it to be up on top of this, so I'm just going to change this to 1, and now you can see it's up there, and I can press load. And now we have our chest, and inside it are all these level 100 tools, weapons, and all sorts of items that we can get. Now, you may be wondering, how can I enchant my own items with using this trick? So in order to do that, you're first going to want to get a structure block in your creative world. Any creative world, it doesn't have to be the one you want to get the items in. And you're going to want to place that down. Then you're going to get a chest and place that. I'd place it on the structure block, but you just have to place it somewhere around the structure block. And now we're going to want to change the size of the structure block to just fit the chest. Now you'll notice the chest is disappeared in this little selection here. So if you want, you could temporarily grab another block, like maybe some cobblestone, and put that where the chest is so that you can see it in this menu. It's a little glitch that Minecraft has, but it's easy to work around. So change this here to move it up so it's above. And now we need all this extra air, so we can change all these to 1. And this basically just tells it how big it's supposed to save the structure as. And now we just have this cobblestone block, and we can replace that with our chest. Now, in order to actually enchant the items, we're first going to want to grab some items to enchant. So let's say we wanted to grab a carved pumpkin. Let's grab a carved pumpkin. We could put it in here. And then we need to save the structure. So we need to give the structure a name. So I'm going to save this as carved pumpkin test. And then you need to click this export button. Again, this only works if you're playing on PC. So you can click the export button and basically just choose this location on your computer to save this to. I'm going to put it on my desktop so I know where it is. And click save, and there you go, it's done. And now we can move on to the next step. So now that we've finished exporting our structure, we need to go to any web browser and search for MC Structure Editor. And you can just click that. I personally prefer this one. I haven't tested any of these other ones, but the MCBE Essentials MC Structure Editor is my personal favorite. This is the link right here. And now we're going to want to upload the structure. So basically, this upload button here, just click it. And our structure, I think I use this one. And now it's going to open up like this. It may take a minute depending on how many items you have in your chest. And it's going to give us all this information. We don't really need to know all this. We just want to click on the node editor over here. This node editor is going to allow us to actually change the enchantments through code. And so we're going to want to click on the text button here to switch it so we can see like this. The way MC structure files store data is in a format called JSON. JSON is, at its core, a combination of data such as numbers and strings. There are two ways that JSON can be used to organize these numbers and strings. The first is lists and objects. More on that later. A list is pretty much what it sounds like, an ordered set of values. These values can be numbers, strings, numbers and strings, or even objects. Objects are like lists except they give a name to each value. For example, each Minecraft enchantment might be stored as an object with a name and a level. This is not the exact syntax of Minecraft enchantments, but it's a good way to visualize it. Alright, so now that we're here, we now need to look in this file for something that says items. We can either look through it manually or just hold Control and press F, and up here it'll search out this bar. Just enter items and click enter, and you see it's found it for us right here. And this is going to be each item in our chest. So you can see right here we have a carved pumpkin. There's some data about it. And after this was picked up here, you might already see a tag element right here if it already has enchantments. But in our case, we don't already have enchantments. So what you're going to want to do is go into the description of the video, and you're going to want to paste this right here. And this is going to give you one enchantment right here. So this is one enchantment. Each enchantment is going to look something like this. And it's also going to add this RepairCost thing. You can change the value of this, and that will tell you how many experience levels you're going to need to merge stuff with it and repair it in the anvil. So if you want to rename it, I would recommend setting this to like 0 or 1, which is what I have it right now. And then you can look at the enchantments. So right now, I think this is looting 20, because this tells you which enchantment it is, and this is going to tell you the level. Now you may be wondering, how do I know what 14 means? There's two ways to do this. One way is to go into your Minecraft world and type and grab yourself a book. And just grab one book, not a stack, otherwise it won't work. Hold it in your hand and type the command / enchant @S and then the number that you see. So right now this is 14, so I'm going to type 14, click enter, and the book got enchanted. You can go and look at it, and it got looting. So that tells me number 14 means looting. Another way to do this is to look up a table for this. So we can look up Minecraft Bedrock enchantment IDs. I think I spelled that wrong, but it's okay. And we can look for a list of them. I personally use this list right here, but any list will work as long as it's for Bedrock Edition. And this list you can see here has all the names of the enchantments and the numbers over here. So let's say we wanted to add Unbreaking 100. We could first change this number to the Unbreaking number. So if we look for Unbreaking here, it's going to be right here. And that over here is 17. So we can go back here, type 17, and change the level to whatever we want. I haven't tested negative levels, but you could test that on your own. 100, this will give us Unbreaking 100. Now let's say we wanted to add another enchantment. What we can do is we can copy this right here, put a comma after it, enter, and paste it again. This is going to be a second enchantment. And let's say we wanted to add Protection 100. We can go back to the list, look for Protection. It's right here. And over here it says 0. So, great. We can put 0 here, 0, and it's already 100. We can change the level to whatever we want, but I'm going to leave it at 100. Now this part's important. After you're all done with changing all the items in your list, you're going to want to push the save button. Should pop a message up down here saying your structure has been saved, and then you're going to want to click download and download it. Now you need to give it a different name. So originally we had it named this, but we want to make sure it has a different name so that it'll import correctly. So I'm going to choose Carved Pumpkin Test 1, and I'm going to click OK. And it should download it here to the downloads folder. And you can go to Minecraft. You can place the structure block down, open it up. You can change this to whatever you want. You mess with the settings if you want. Again, you must be on PC for this to work because you need to click import. And then you can find the file, open it up, press load, and you should have a chest with your pumpkin head in it. Now you may be wondering, how can I actually get all these tools in my survival world? So to start, you're going to want to duplicate your existing survival world. So that you see, this is my survival world. I'm going to click this edit button here. And then I'm going to scroll down. And there's going to be this duplicate button. So you just want to click that. And it should say it's duplicated. You can go back out. And this is the duplicate version here. You can know it's the duplicate because it has this extra 1 here. So you're going to want to play this world. And wait for it to load in. Alright, once your world is loaded in, you probably want to get to a safe place so that you can do this without anyone else taking your stuff. So now that I'm in my house, I'm going to want to go into settings. And I'm going to switch into creative mode. Now this is going to give me a warning saying that this is going to turn achievements off. But don't worry, we're going to turn these back on. This is just a copy. So you click continue. And then down below, there's one more thing you have to do. You do have to actually enable cheats. Then you want to type in this simple command --give add some less structure block, just like that, and you should have the structure block. Place it down. I would move it just to right above, and you're going to change it to load mode. Again, you have to be playing on PC for this to work. So click import, and let's say I wanted to import this carved pumpkin with Unbreaking 100. I'm going to select this MC structure file and open it up. And then click load. You can do this with any of your MC structure files and just load it up right here. And you'll notice the carved pumpkin's in here. Now you don't actually want to put this in your inventory yet, otherwise it will get deleted. So you're just going to want to break the structure block. Then get rid of the structure block. And then go back into settings, change your game mode back into survival, scroll back down, turn cheats off, and then you can leave the world. Okay, now that we've done that, you're going to want to open up File Explorer down here. You can search for it in the Windows taskbar, or you can click it here. So File Explorer, just click open. And then you're going to want to go to this bar up here and type %app data % and click enter. And that should take you to this folder here. Then you're going to want to click Minecraft Bedrock, users. And now you might see a couple folders here. In order to know which one it is, you're basically just going to have to look through them all. So we can look through this first one here, into here. We're going to look for this Minecraft Worlds folder, and you'll notice in here it's empty, so this is not the right user. Go back out and select this one, and in the Minecraft Worlds folder here, this happens to be the right user. And just to make sure that this world right here is the right world, we can click on it and open up this file. And this is going to tell us the name of the world. So survival (1), that is the copy that we made and put the chest in. And so we're going to want to use this as our new world. But first, before we can do that, we have to delete this level.dat and level.old file. So just right click those and click delete. Don't worry, this is just your copy. And then you're going to want to go back to the old version of the world. You can open up this folder, make sure it's the right one. Just happen to be. And you can copy this file and this file from here. Just copy them up and go back to the other one and paste them here. Now you're going to want to close Minecraft and reopen it. And we'll see if it worked. Now that we've reopened Minecraft, we can see we now have two worlds with the same name. Now, it may be hard to tell which one is the one that has the chest in it, but I can see right here in this picture that the chest is in this world, not this world. So I'm just going to open up this world. Alright, so we've opened it up. And here's the chest. We can open it up. We have our pumpkin. We can put it on. It should work. So if I go outside and get attacked by a mob, if I can find one. Let's see, there's a creeper right here. Let's see if it kills me. Half a heart of damage. And one more thing, just to make sure our world can still earn achievements in, we can go to a world that has cheats activated. Let's just use this one. And you see achievements are disabled. It says this little message right here. But if we go back to our world that we just made, it will say achievements are not disabled here. So there's nothing telling us achievements are disabled. So we can assume they're enabled. If you just want to make sure that they're enabled, you can always try and earn an achievement that you don't already have. And if you earn it, you'll know you can still earn achievements. That's it for today, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments section below.